Hello YouTube, welcome to the first video about the top 5 MTGA decks. I will keep you updated every week about the top MTGA decks, so please be sure to follow and subscribe for notification. I will leave all of the deck lists in the comment down below, so please be sure to check the description if you want to play any of these decks. The data was provided by untapped.gg. They analyzed almost 50,000 matches in Diamond and Mythic and provided us with some statistics. Let's see the decks. At number 5 we have Bant Ramp. It's a Planeswalker deck that focuses on ramp with several payoffs after you ramp. You have Ugin the Spirit Dragon, Shark Typhoon, Hydroid Crisis as the main payoff of this deck. To enable those you have Nissa, Teferi, Jorel, or I don't know exactly how to pronounce his name, Scavenging Ooze with some hate, some life gain, and like Shatter the Sky for removal. That is, the strategy is pretty cool. Be sure to give this deck a spin. At number 4 with 54.9 win percentage we have Sultai Ramp. This is more a dedicated ramp deck in respect to the Bant one. We have a lot of 4-offs as ramp spell and a lot of 4-offs as payoff. As ramp spell we have Arboreal Grazer, Growth Spiral, Uro that can also be a threat, Cultivate, Ramp Nissa that is a threat and a ramp spell together. Then as major payoff we have Casualties of War, Ugin the Spirit Dragon and Hydroid Crisis. I think this deck is really streamlined and really good at doing what it's doing. In the sideboard we have cards that are really good in some situations, like Toss Distortion against Control, Ritual of Suit and Cry of the Carnarium against Creatures deck, Mystical Dispute against blue decks, Heartless Act just generic removal spell for problematic creatures, 1 Negate and 2 Mystic Repeal against enchantments that could be problematic for the deck. You should give this deck a spin. I think it's really nice, really streamlined and really powerful. At number 3 with 57.4 win rate we have Rakdos Sacrifice. This is a deck that was really popular even before Core 21, but it got new tools. You got Village Rites that is really powerful. It's a sacrifice effect to enable Mayhem Devil, and also you draw 2 cards, so Disrupt. And also when you claim the firstborn, your opponent creature, if you don't have a Witcher's Oven, you can have a Village Rites to draw extra cards and sacrifice their creature. This deck is really powerful and grindy. I really enjoy this deck. This deck also featured Giganta the Wellspring as a companion. After the companion nerf, we haven't seen much companions in any decks, but this deck plays Giganta since it can. I feel like it's just like a value slot more than anything. In the sideboard we have a Soul Guide Lantern against Uro or opposing Cats deck, Agonizing Remorse also against Uro or against Control, a Noxious Grasp for Teferi or any other creatures like that, Ember Shieldbreaker is probably for the mirror, Scorching Dragonfire is for mono red, and Rotting Regisaur is a threat that you can side in and dodges a lot of the removal like Cry of the Carnarium that we see in deck number 4. At number 2 we have mono red. I'm actually surprised to see mono red is high, but I think he has a good spot in the metagame. There are 0 new cards from the new set from Core 21, but this deck is still powerful. The power of Embercleave and Torbran combined with small creatures is really good, and I think this deck can steal a lot of wins because of being fast. Sideboard we have Tibalt against Life Gain deck, Unchained Berserker against white decks, Scorching Dragonfire for the mirror, same as Redcap melee, probably as well of Claim of the Firstborn, Ember Shieldbreaker against the number 3 deck that we just saw, and Lava Coil just a removal for a little bit bigger creatures. If you like aggressive decks, this is the deck for you. It's the best aggressive deck for now. The number 1 best deck in the metagame for now is Simic Flash. This deck plays on your opponent turn. You have a lot of, as the deck says, flash creatures. You have Frilled Mystic, 9-pack Ambusher, Rewind that is actually really good in this deck because it allows you to counter a spell and then play a threat at the opponent end step. As new tools from the new set, we have Lofty Denial, new counter spell, and Barin Tolarian Archmage. Hopefully I said this right. And other threats in the deck is one Nissa and Warwickshire Typhoon if you have a chance to stick them while having counterspell up. Sideboard we have Uro for aggressive deck as well as Lovestruck Beast. Then we have Ethergast against mono red or opposing green decks. One Narset Reversal probably to counter Expansion Explosion for the Timor Reclamation deck. Two Negates for non-creature spells and some Artifact and Enchantment Hate. So this is the best deck according to the data that Untapped.gg provided. I really hope you enjoyed this meta deck video. Which decks did you like? Let me know down in the comments. Do you have a deck that you're doing well with but I haven't listed here? Let me know as well in the comments down below. I stream on Twitch on Tuesday and Thursday at 7 PM Pacific time. Please stop by and say hi if you enjoyed this video. I will update you with the new meta decks next week, so please leave a like, click subscribe and ring the bell. Goodbye!